Hi, today we're going to interview Carlos María de Bustamante, who was a hero of the Mexican independence.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm glad. Let's go this way. So we want to know about your life. Tell us, where were you born?
I was born in Oaxaca in 1774.
And what did you study?
I studied Latin grammar and philosophy in Oaxaca. Then I studied arts in Mexico City, and then I went to Guanajuato to study as a lawyer, and then I worked at the Real Audiencia of Guadalajara, and then I went back to the capital.
Wow, that's interesting. So what did you do when you went back to the capital?
I started a newspaper called El Diario de México with Jacobo Villarrutia.
And what motivated you to start promoting the movement of independence?
Well, France invaded Spain, and Napoleon Bonaparte was their leader, and they imprisoned my friend and protector, José.
José de Iturrigaray.
Yeah, and then I felt like I didn't really own loyalty to the king that was Napoleon Bonaparte's brother.
And what was happening in Spain at that time?
The courts, who were reunited in Cadiz, made a new liberal constitution that gave us freedom of speech and freedom of print.
And did you take advantage of this freedom for your newspaper?
Yes, I did. I published a newspaper called El Juguetillo, and then it was suspended by the government, so then I had to move to Zacatlan and then to Oaxaca.
Were you glad to be back in your hometown?
Yes, when I came back, I was named the brigadier of the cavalry, and I published El Correo del Sur, and then I attended to the Congress of Chilpancingo as a representative of Mexico, writing the opening session speech for Morelos.
I know you were a refugee in an hacienda. Was that true?
Yes, because the Realistas troops were coming, and I tried to go to the United States.
Why did you try to go to the United States?
Because I was looking for military help, but I was captured and sent back to Veracruz and went to prison for 13 months.
What did you do when you got out?
Well, I was in Iguala and the proclamation was going on, so I told Vicente Guerrero to join Iturbide's troops, but he didn't want to.
Why did you look up to Santa Anna, and why did you join his army?
Because he said his duty was to sacrifice himself, and he said he knew how to do it, and because Iturbide wanted to change Mexico and turn him into a hereditary monarchy, and the idea of Mexican independence was to create a republic.
And did you participate in the United States-Mexican War?
Well, I was very interested in what was going on in my country, so I just kept writing for my newspapers and literature.
So, how many works did you write, and which one was the most important?
I wrote 107 works of mine, and I think I rewrote more, but I think all of them I like them, but I think the most popular one was Hay tiempos de que hablar y tiempos de callar.
And is there a particular group that you don't like?
I'm glad you asked. I am an anti-Spaniard. I believe that their economy bases are good, but they don't know how to apply it in colonies.
When the Mexican independence officially ended, what did you do?
The first thing I did, I started to write the Avispa of Chilpancingo. Then I was chosen to be the Constituent Congress, but I was suspicious of conspiring, so I ended up in jail in August. But then I got my freedom back and started to develop as a legislator.
Wow, interesting story. Thank you very much for this interview, Carlos.
Well,